What's good, YouTube? Zion Amari, Real Spit TV, and like always, let's spit that real, man. So I got a message and I got a phone call about this 5150 episode that happened a couple weeks ago with Ryan. He's basically going, you know, back and forth with all the dudes on the 5150 show, and they didn't know what they was talking about. And somebody wanted me to, a couple people wanted me to do a video on it, a breakdown on it. And I'm gonna skip around a little bit, but this is where they talk about the sister Corey Richardson missing the Olympics. So that's why I'm gonna start at. So let's get it.
Short and sweet, short and sweet. So here we go. Speaking of the Olympics again, of course, Sha'Carri Richardson. Everybody's talking about the ban and the suspension and all that. Of course, they gave her 30 days because she tested positive, you know, for marijuana. But folks were shortly hopeful that she'd be able to join some of the other U.S. track teammates for the relay, but she wasn't picked. So it looks like she's going to miss the 2021 Tokyo Olympics altogether.
And I'm glad. And I don't think black people should watch it. I think we...
Why the hell would you be glad that this sister's gonna miss the 2021 Olympics? Like, how is that a win for her? How is that a win for the black community? Please, I need answers to that. This sister had the chance to make history, and unfortunately, you know, due to the fact that she tested positive for weed, she won't be able to participate. So why is that a good thing? Like, that's what I wanted to hear when he said that goofy shit. Let's get it.
Should boycott the Olympics.
Nah, I gotta watch it.
I mean, anybody could. Somebody might just ask me why. Because Asia has had all kinds of "you can't do this nigga" shit going on in the press before the shit has started. First of all, they said ain't none of that BLK stuff going on. I mean,
okay, so I get what he's saying. That's true, but it's everybody's racist. Every group of people. White people in America is racist. White people in Europe is racist. Asians are racist. Arabs are racist. Everybody's racist, bro. So we should not want to make history because people are racist. Like, does that make sense to you? The motherfuckers that run YouTube, I'm pretty sure it's racist. This nigga's still on YouTube. So should you not be on YouTube because people that work for YouTube is racist? Like, or could be racist? That don't make sense, bro. Like, you was in the entertainment industry. They racist too. So, you say the dumbest shit, bro. Let's get it.
The government is coming with their shit up front. Black people, you shouldn't even be fucking with the Olympics. You ain't getting no money. Your medal ain't even real. It ain't even a gold fucking medal. And this the Olympics. They can't even give you 10 karat gold. The rappers on the street got better gold than y'all.
Okay, so if black people shouldn't be messing with the Olympics because they racist or whatever, then what should they do? If Sha'Carri shouldn't be doing what she doing now, what should she be doing? What could she be doing that's better than what she's doing now, considering the fact that she has a God-given talent and ability? It ain't no black Olympics, bro. We can say, oh, we should have this and we should have that, but at the end of the day, we ain't got the shit. So what, we just gonna sit everything out and not make no personal accomplishments? Like, nah, bro. Like, if you have the ability to make people laugh, you ain't sitting that shit out and letting your talent go to waste simply because of racism. You done been in Hollywood a little bit, but you've been in Hollywood. You didn't say, oh, I ain't fucking with Hollywood. Hollywood racist, so I'm just gonna let my talent go to waste. So why would you tell somebody else, younger, more impressionable black people, to do some shit that you didn't do? That's counterproductive, and that's not cool, bro. Let's get it.
Well, they do. Well, some that get up there can make some good money off of sponsors and all that stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, girl, I heard she got sponsors already.
Which one?
Yeah,
she would get a whole lot more if she was able to actually participate and she broke that record. So, okay, if she got a couple sponsors now, she would get way more if she actually had that gold medal. So let's not sit here and act like a gold medalist has the same, or a non-gold medalist has the same potential of a gold medalist. Stop it. Let's get it.
Any ones about cannabis?
Yeah. She better go get that money. Yeah.
What money is in the Olympics?
Huh?
What money is in the Olympics?
Oh, sponsorships.
That's what I'm saying. I think she gonna get more sponsorships now than she ever would have got.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of attention.
Yeah.
So, but that all that work. I'm just
So she gonna get more sponsors not winning a gold medal than she would had she won a gold medal. Make that make sense. Who has ever got more sponsorships by not winning a gold medal than they did by winning a gold medal? Let's get it.
All the Olympics is some fucking shit. That shit about to play out like church
See, this
and
is
all
the,
that
this,
sucker
is,
shit.
this is the issue that I have, though.
Bro, the Olympics has been around since ancient Greece. How the hell is it about to play out now? Like, cause she ain't get to participate? Cause she did. So the Olympics been around for all of these years, but now it's about to play out. Because she can't participate, what? I need an answer to that. Let's get it.
Like, as far as the boycott, there's so many other black people who I want to support in this. You know what I mean?
Like who?
Simone Biles.
Oh, I was just gonna speak on her.
I gotta support her.
Who is that?
The gymnast.
The gymnast,
The GOAT.
who's arguably the greatest athlete, period. They do stuff to try to fuck with her too. She's
The little short girl.
yeah, she's done stuff in gymnastics that no one has ever done. That she just gets to name it after her because no woman has ever done. And she's so far. The gap between her and all other women is so big that they try to not give her points or high scores on the shit that she can only do because they don't want the gap to look so big.
What's up boy used to play for the Pistons? Was it Vinnie Johnson, the microwave? Yeah, she looked like Vinnie Johnson.
Man, why would we doing this?
She looked just like him.
There's other sprinters too, man.
We
There's
ain't
other
hating on
sprinters.
them,
Corey,
but
wow.
you have
No, but
to
what I'm saying,
sacrifice.
nah, but Sha'Carri is
It's always the niggas that don't sacrifice talking about, well, we got to sacrifice. They got to sacrifice. Somebody got to say, what have you sacrificed, bro? What have you ever sacrificed for the greater good of the community? There's always niggas like this talking about what somebody else need to sacrifice. But we don't have no track record of them sacrificing shit. Stop it, bro. Let's get it.
Sha'Carri, man. At the end of the day,
Okay. I want to make sure what you mean by the end of the day.
but at the end of the day,
It's all said and done.
when it's all said and done, this would have been her first Olympics. She's what, 20,
I don't know.
21? She'll get another crack at 25,
Who gives a fuck about another crack?
29, and 33.
They need to have black Olympics.
I'm pretty sure she probably cares about another crack. You may not give a damn about another crack for her because you ain't her. You ain't got those type of aspirations or goals or talent and ability to make history. Nigga, you ain't never made history and shit. You ain't never been about to make history and shit. So, yeah, you probably don't give a fuck with all that fake pro-black shit you like to talk. But that sister was on course to make history and still could potentially make history if she get another crack at it. And, you know, and she do everything she's supposed to do. So, a lot of us care. Let's get it.
And call it the real Olympics.
But
Because
this is
all
what
this
I'm
other
saying.
shit, don't nobody want.
That's cool. You can say we should get a black Olympics, and that's cool. We should have our own shit. We should have our own infrastructure. We should have our own everything. But guess what? We don't. So we can't just, you know, talk about what we shoulda, coulda, woulda, and all that. At the end of the day, we ain't got all the shit that we supposed to have. And at this point in the game, it will behoove a lot of us to run with the systems that's in play so that we can get some type of leverage in society so that we could possibly invest in those type of things, have those conversations, make them more serious and try to make them more tangible and bring them into fruition. But at this point in the game, we gotta play the cards that we dealt. We can't play cards that we ain't got. Let's get it.
Watch the other shit.
Track
Watch
and
the
field is
nigga
the
shit.
Black Olympics.
Because who you think win it?
That's what I'm saying. Track and field
They
is
don't
the
watch
Black
nothing but
Olympics.
the black athletes in the Olympics. What Olympic sport? They tried to blow up swimming because old boy who smoked weed was doing it.
Yeah.
Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They tried to blow that up, but the black athletes.
Ice skating and swimming.
But the thing is,
Don't they got a black girl with the ice skating shit now?
there was a black girl in one ice skating. There was a black girl in swimming this year. The 200 meter is done by a black girl who's she might break the record. That's what I'm saying. We have other sprinter girls that are dope. She ran for Harvard. And that's what I'm saying. There's different people that I do want to
They find
support,
ways
man.
to stop
This
all
one
motherfucking
girl,
elites.
that's what
They didn't find no way to stop her. How the hell did they find a way to stop her? They didn't make her smoke no damn weed. They didn't put no blunt to her mouth. Just like Smokey told Craig, hey man, I ain't put that joint to your mouth and make you smoke. Ain't nobody forced that girl to smoke nothing. So get out of here. Niggas always making excuses. They find ways to stop or agree. Nigga, they got Michael Phelps the same way. He's a white boy. They got him the same way. He was smoking weed. They got him too. So get out of here with this conspiracy. Oh, they find ways to stop our... Yeah, sometimes they find ways to jam us up in particular, but this ain't one of them situations. And niggas always trying to make everything about a racial conspiracy when that ain't the case. If she wouldn't have smoked weed, at the end of the day, if she wouldn't have smoked weed, her ass would have been in the Olympics right now. She'd have been going to Japan or wherever they talking about. Let's get it.
I hear you, but at the same time, everybody know you can't smoke weed, man.
Why you think?
Because it's against the rules, bro.
Who rules?
That's dumb nigga talk right there. He said, everybody know you can't smoke weed. Why not? What the fuck do you mean, why not? Why is she not playing right? How about that? Why is she not in the Olympics right now? Because you asking dumb rhetorical ass questions for a non-existent point that you trying to prove. And then this fool talking about whose rules? Who the fuck rules you think? The motherfuckers that told her she can't play in the Olympics. That's whose rules. The same people that she was gonna get that gold medal from. That's whose rules. The fuck is you talking about? If you sign your name on a dotted line to work for a particular company that has rules and a code of conduct, and you violate it, and they say, hey, we got to write you up or we got to let you go because you broke the rules. You know how fucking stupid you would sound talking about whose rules? Who? Sounds stupid, bro. Let's get it.
Like
Thank you.
But I hear you.
Talking about the pilgrims. Thank you. Nigga, you didn't prove no point. What is your point? At the end of the day, the pilgrims is the one with all the motherfucking infrastructure. The pilgrims is the ones who give out the gold medals. The pilgrims is the ones that got all the shit set in place that we want to, the vehicles that we want to use to get ourselves to the next level. So you can say the pilgrims anyway. Nigga, we ain't got the shit. So how the fuck you gonna shit on them by calling them pilgrims when we ain't got shit equivalent to compete with it? At the end of the day, you submitting yourself to they shit. The same way you was on they YouTube, nigga, you was on the pilgrims YouTube right now. What are you talking about? You niggas be sounding ridiculous. Let's get it.
But just like YouTube got rules, if you do certain shit, they can take your page away.
Fuck you, YouTube. Take this bullshit and watch me still find a way.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Why you ain't found a way without YouTube? Why are you even on YouTube to begin with? Why you ain't started your own thing? Let's play this nigga's game. Why you on YouTube to begin with? I can't wait till they cancel your page. Sounds stupid.
This is what I'm trying. This is what I'm saying. Anybody who feels like black people should get their own shit, I'm 100%.
100%.
But you'll still be in line with the other shit.
No. That's what I want. But if niggas choose to be in line with the other shit, then you gotta play by their rules. I've been said, niggas.
What you mean, but you would still be in line with the other shit? Everybody is in line with the other shit because we all gotta come through them on some level. I don't give a damn whether it's the grocery store, whether you work a 9 to 5, whether you in the Olympics, whether you in the NBA, whether you content creator on YouTube, whether you an actor, comedian, it don't matter. You down with the other shit because you on their YouTube right now. So stop it, bro. Everybody's down with it. And I hate these fake pro-black niggas that try to play this game like they not down with certain shit when they utilizing the same vehicles owned by the same people as the motherfuckers they criticizing. So stop it with that fake shit. Let's get it.
Should have been packed.
Fuck them Olympics over there, man. We already got our fight over here with these motherfuckers, man. You ain't getting no money for that shit, man. You ain't even getting a real medal, man. So I can give you sponsorship. I ain't gonna be down. Run, nigga.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's
run, nigga, run.
It's a settle.
Niggas like this kill me. They always talking that shit like, again, she's supposed to let her talent go to waste. She's supposed to let her God-given talent go to waste because there's racism in America and people in China, Japan is racist too. So basically just let my talent go to waste because there's racism. When this nigga didn't let his talent go to waste and there's racism. So why should black athletes do what black entertainers ain't doing. You're a black entertainer. You're a comedian. You've been in films before. So why should they do what you didn't do? Make that make sense to me. Why should they let their talent go to waste when you didn't let your talent go to waste? And there's always these ignorant ass, negative ass pro-black niggas that's telling other black people that they should basically squander their blessings for some fake greater cause for the community or some goofy shit like that. Like, get out of here, bro. You niggas sound retarded. Let's get it.
Well, like, that's the thing. If you want to play their game, then you got to play by their rules.
Exactly.
The Olympics should be boycotted this year.
I've always been, like what I'm saying, it upsets me to see how much black people do certain things just to stay a part of the establishment when we could have just walked away a long time ago. Me traveling this country and traveling outside this country made me realize the influence that black people have on this world. Even though we 13% of the population in the U.S., we 100% of the cool. We 100%. We decide. Have you seen TikTok without us?
Yeah,
It's the craziest shit you've ever seen. Black creators started boycotting on TikTok. Motherfuckers don't even know what to do.
Because they were stealing.
Because they all they did was steal nigga shit. So
all you watch the TV is all the commercials that get all the fame is the motherfucker. They got a commercial with an Asian bitch on there. What, you crazy girl?
Yeah.
I'm like, and motherfuckers don't even see the shit. But they don't. But almost every nigga you see on TV flaming than a motherfucker. Fruit Bootyville. CNN has the biggest ensemble of gay men on TV I've ever seen. All them motherfuckers be like, it was CNN. The fuck is this? I can't even watch this sucker ass shit.
Once again,
these motherfuckers flirting with me while they giving the info.
That's once again, I see a lot of people in the comment section going, 13%, black people gotta be more than 13%, but that's because you niggas don't travel. Every major city in the US is hot because we're there. But we're not there in the flyover states. Most of the states in the US don't really have black people in them.
But Brian, there's a lot of uninhabited land.
It's inhabited, bro. It's inhabited, bro.
Hey, hold on. We gonna make y'all gonna all make y'all point. What you say, Marcus? It's a lot of uninhabited land. Where? Everywhere.
That don't mean
Where?
Everywhere. What do they got to do with anything?
You talking about? We talking about Wyoming? You go like random stuff.
Do they vote?
Huh?
Did you ever watch the presidential election and see a state just blank?
Right.
Or is there people living in all?
See, what's about to take place is what happens when smart niggas try to have intellectual discourse, conversations with dumb niggas, because a dumb nigga ain't just gonna stay in his dumb nigga lane and say, okay, this is above my pay grade. Let me sit this conversation out. I done sat out plenty conversations, and I'm not a dumb nigga, but I don't know everything. And I understand that if I don't know shit about what is being talked about, then I should just be quiet and learn. But these arrogant, egotistical, pro-black niggas, they don't have that ability. They don't have the humility to just shut up and learn. And they're going to try to go back and forth with Ryan, and they're going to be tag teaming. This is ridiculous.
Are those people living in all these states?
It's not blank, but just because it's a certain amount of people don't mean it's not an uninhabited land in that state, though.
I mean,
but guess what?
What point are you making, bro?
What the fuck was your point of saying that? And that's what I'm talking about. That's dumb. When a nigga is in a conversation above his pay grade, but he can't just shut up, he'll say any goddamn thing. It ain't even got nothing to do with the actual point. That shit had nothing to do with the actual point. But because he just can't say, you know what, I don't even really, I'm not even really in a position to elaborate on this, so just let me sit this one out, and he couldn't do it. So he just pulled some shit out his ass that didn't have nothing to do with the conversation. Let's get it.
If a state has, let's say a state like the city of Los Angeles has millions of people. Let's say a whole state has 400,000 people, right? That's still 400,000 people, no niggas. So that's what I'm telling you. Them numbers add up, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
The numbers add up.
You know what every state, like Wyoming,
that's what I'm telling you.
All of them are white adjacent.
and they consider themselves white, bro.
Say that again?
Most cultures, a lot of
Wait a second. See, now you're talking about the inflation of white numbers. I'm literally talking about.
This nigga, here you go again. But most cultures are way to Jake. That has nothing to do with black people being 13% of the population. Again, shut up, dumb nigga. Please. You speaking above your pay grade. Just shut up, bro. Let's get it.
Black people being 13%.
We have to make sure his points are out there. I don't understand what he means when he say, what did you say most people are what?
White adjacent.
What do you mean?
They consider themselves white. Like when they fill out these forms, like a lot of motherfuckers is like Mexican, Spanish, whatever.
Which
That
is
has
true.
nothing to do with the black population.
Which is true. Motherfuckers from Cuba will come over here, and when they fill out their little, they'll say they white. You got a lot of different groups that'll do that. Guess what? That has nothing to do with the cost of the price of tea in China, aka black people being 13% of the population. So shut up, bro. Let's get it.
I'm literally talking about the black population, my nigga.
I'm trying to
Literally.
figure out, like, so when they fill out the shit, they fill out white? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, there's people who do that.
I totally understand that. I understand I live in a country where most of the people here want to be white so they can get the privilege. They want to kiss their white people that they know as. They want their boss to like them. I understand that. But here's the facts about what it is, what a motherfucker want and what it is. Ain't nothing like black people in the whole wide world. That's why when you get any motherfucking competition.
And he's going on a Negro rant. You know, this ain't got nothing to do with the conversation, but you know, as Corey is so prone to doing, he'll just go off on a nigga rant in which he just, you know, just take the shit left. Let's get it.
That involves physical shit. We the motherfuckers who run it. The UFC started out a hillbilly ass league.
Yep.
Now, the heavyweight champ is Nigeria, the middleweight champ is Nigeria,
The welterweight champion is
dog.
not.
Niggas is gonna take over everything they go to because we are the motherfucking man. That's why I was talking about Serena last week.
I might on the radar also. You ain't.
But this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is
under the radar.
you're conflating different issues. I said we're 13%.
Exactly.
Now you start talking about motherfuckers as white adjacent that ain't got nothing to do
But
with
That's
it.
why I said what is white adjacent.
Black men, you talking about black people are under the radar. Black man, listen. Black people die a lot, nigga. Black people die a lot.
And we produce a lot.
Make your point concise.
Listen.
Niggas go to Planned Parenthood a lot too.
Then we're gonna let
Black
Darlene go
people
on.
die sooner than everybody. We die of violence more than anybody else. Let's not ignore these things as to why our population does not grow and why we stay at 13% a long time. You got a lot of niggas in jail not reproducing. There's a lot of reasons why we stay at 13%. And niggas is acting like there's this big conspiracy to keep our numbers down. No, nigga, we keep our numbers down.
Now Ryan was wrong there. That there's always been a conspiracy to keep our numbers down as black people. So he was completely off with that. But he's right to the extent that we assist in keeping our numbers down. I forgot like how many, damn near 20 million black babies have been aborted since like the 70s. Planned Parenthood, something like that. We kill each other. You hear this shit all the time. 40 niggas get shot in a weekend in Chicago. In a weekend, not in a month, not in 2 weeks, in a weekend. 2-3 days. So shit like that, all these brothers in prison that's being taken out of population, they cannot reproduce. I don't know if they still got conjugal visits or whatever, you know, but you can't reproduce if you're in prison. So they have ways of keeping our numbers in check, but we also assist with that. Let's get it.
No, the government keeps the numbers.
No, what I'm saying is, no. We contribute to keeping our numbers down.
You know what you don't understand?
Yo.
And I know you don't understand because of what you said. We contribute. Listen, you have no control over nothing you do.
You have control.
That's more dumb pro-black nigga defeatist mentality talk. You know, basically the white man is just so all-powerful that I don't choose what I want to be in life. I don't choose the people I decide to associate with. I don't choose whether I want to wear a condom or not. I don't choose what I want to eat. I don't choose whether I want to sell dope or not. I don't choose whether I want to gang bang or not. I'm just basically a black ass robot that just the white, some white man is done programmed me to do certain shit. Like, get out of here, bro, with that defeatist ass excuse making ass mentality. And I'm sick of hearing niggas talk that goofy ass shit, nigga. You decided to get your ass up there and do that show that day. You decided to be doing comedy for the past, 20-something years. I found out about Corey Holcomb when I was 12 years old on Jamie Foxx Laugh-A-Palooza. I'm 32 now, nigga. You ain't stopped since then. That's 20 years. You made the choice to do that. So get out of here, bro, with that. We don't decide to do nothing that we want. Shut up. Shut up, dumb nigga, please.
Control over going to the abortion clinic and getting rid of your baby. You have control over shooting your brothers in the neighborhood that you live in.
Exactly.
You have control over the food you put in your body that causes you to die of
And
heart
we
attack.
still reproducing more than others. There's a zero fucking birth defense.
Niggas in prison is not
And we're still
reproducing,
doing
nigga.
This man, do you realize you in a cage? You don't even know you in a cage.
But listen, this is what I'm
Try to
talking
go.
about.
Hear this nigga go. Do you realize you're in a cage? You don't even realize you're in a. So you in a cage. We in cages, huh, nigga? Where's this cage at? I ain't seen it. I haven't ran into the metal and the end of the cage. So I want to know where this cage is. Let's
Out
go.
the country and watch what
I'm
happens
saying it's
to
more than
I
13%.
agree, bruh. I understand all of this, but what I don't like is when niggas get on their conspiracy shit and they don't pay attention to what's going on out here. They try to discredit.
It's not a
shit
conspiracy.
that's
You
going
in a cage.
No. What
Fucking
I'm
cage,
saying,
my nigga.
white people numbers.
Shut up. Like, ain't nothing wrong with saying conspiracies that are true, but what I hate about a lot of these conspiracy dudes is they just take everything and make a conspiracy out of everything. Like, there's no rationalization behind why they say this conspiracy is true. There is no, like, it's just everything is a conspiracy.
Are dwindling. Somebody said that, but that has nothing to do with the overall population. White people numbers, white people dying from the opioid shit has nothing to do with how much Asians reproduce, has nothing to do with how much the Latino population is growing. It has nothing to do with people who identify as white even though they're not white. I'm talking about our population being at 13%.
You
all
keep
of these
saying
things,
that, but everything I say is to try to show you.
Number, but no, it's not.
Well, you ain't had a chance to say nothing clear. Go ahead, Poseidon.
I'm saying this right here. So basically, with the 13%, it's a fucking white-made fucking number that is put out there. Goddammit, you know what I'm saying? It's something to where they can have a little bit of control.
Country, bro.
Brother, I was in the Marine Corps, motherfucker. I gotta travel fucking countries. Do we gotta go there?
Country, I said this country.
I've traveled this.
What's the point of them pulling 13% out their ass? What are they accomplishing by telling us that we 13% versus saying, oh, they're actually 23%, but let's tell them they're only 30. What do they accomplish by doing that, bro? Please elaborate.
Country and countries. That ain't the fucking point. The point is that there's a hierarchy out there that wants to see everything be in the minority. I'll put this point out here and get the fuck on. If you think for 1 minute that
there's a hierarchy that wants to see everything being a minority, as if white people ain't realistically 70, the high 60% of American population. So it ain't about what they necessarily about what they want to be. It's about what it is. They are the majority. We are the minority. One of many minorities, but we are a minority nonetheless. Let's get it.
a minority and they're majority, you a fucking goddamn fool. I'll leave it at that.
This fool said, if you believe that they are the majority and we are a minority, you are a goddamn fool. And that shows you how dumb this nigga is. And this is why I don't even have these conversations, these type of conversations with dumb niggas like that. Because that shit is frustrating, bro. Like, ain't nothing more annoying than a dumb, ignorant nigga telling you a fool for knowing what you talking about. And with a straight face and conviction. That's crazy. Let's get
country. White people are the minority across this world.
Okay, so if if we're the majority and they're the minority, why do we have white upper class or white rich neighborhoods, white upper middle class neighborhoods, white middle class neighborhoods, white lower middle class neighborhoods, and white impoverished neighborhoods? But we don't have black rich neighborhoods, black upper middle class neighborhoods. You may have a couple black middle class neighborhoods, but you're only really going to see lower middle class black communities and impoverished black communities. Why don't we see black communities on every level of the socioeconomic spectrum? Because we don't have the numbers to fill up those communities from every. That's why they can funnel the poor black people into particular communities, and they can funnel poor black people into lower middle class communities. But the rest of us are going to be sprinkled throughout the upper middle class and upper class communities. But this is why you see them in every community, predominantly white communities on every level of the socioeconomic spectrum, because they are the majority. Dumb nigga. Let's get it.
But in this country, bro,
they call us the minority, bro. That's so they can
nigga. If you all right, let me help y'all get.
Okay, so they call us the minority so they can rule and control shit, right? So basically, because they put the term minority onto us, that somehow gives them power to control us. So it ain't the fact that they got the police force. It ain't the fact that they got the military. It ain't the fact that they got the infrastructure. It ain't the fact that they got the weaponry. It ain't the fact that they got everything that we don't. It ain't the fact that they conquered us a long time ago that they control us. It's the fact that they call us minorities. That, goddamn, who would have figured? All you got to do is call motherfuckers minorities and you gain control. Well, how about this, dumb nigga? How about we start calling them minorities and then we'll gain control of them? Based off of your goofy ass, dumb, pro-black nigga logic? Ugh. Let's get it.
A better understanding of what the
Please
fuck
come with facts and not opinions.
Okay.
This nigga had the audacity to say, please come with facts and not opinions, when he ain't doing nothing but talking out of his weak ass feelings this whole video. Let's get it.
You go to Georgia, niggas is in Atlanta, Augusta, Savannah.
Right.
The rest of the state don't really got niggas like that.
Right.
It's like that in most
Absolutely
states.
not
Right.
true.
That is 100% true.
true.
That is 100% true, bro. That is why you have black cities and not black states. Okay, well, how about this, dumb nigga? We know about the Atlantas, black city, DC, black city, Detroit, black city, so on and so forth, right? Name one black state. Just one. It's 50 states. If there's as many black people as you niggas claim it is, why do we have no black states? Please tell me that, because we got the white states. We got the North Dakotas, the South Dakotas, the Wyomings, the Washingtons, the Oregons, the Colorado, all of that shit. And you can find black people sprinkled throughout, but not in significant numbers. And that's just what I can think of off the top of my head. But you got whole states that are predominantly white. So how is that possible if we're the majority or we're not the minority? Please explain that. Let's get it.
I'm talking about in volume.
Exactly.
In volume. All these other cities are not black cities, bro. Most states, maybe one black city.
Right.
Two, depending on if
Right.
your city if your state really lit like that. Most states don't have a major city, and they're not a bunch of black people.
All through Georgia and Florida, it's black people everywhere. There ain't a lot of black people in Idaho and all that shit.
There's black people in Florida and Georgia, but again, these are black cities. So you got black cities, black areas all throughout Florida. Guess what? You got way more white areas all throughout Florida and all throughout Georgia than you got black. Any nigga disagreeing with that is a motherfucking fool. Let's get it.
Talk about is bad information. It's not that low.
It's bad information.
Oh my God. All right.
I do agree
Just
with you
like-
that that's what they put in the fucking sources.
It's bad information.
I'm saying that it's like-
This dude ain't came with no information. He talking about that's bad information. This dude just denied a common sense fact that most states are predominantly white. That is a common sense fact if you live in America. He denied that, and he's talking about that's the flawed information. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up, dumb nigga, please. Let's get it.
You talking about the story? Just go and see. Just go and see. The niggas ain't there. They not
traveling major cities.
You ain't even gotta go and see, bro. You just use common sense. Use common sense. Name one black state. Tell them niggas. Should have told them niggas name one black state. We can name white. I can name 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 white states. Name one black state. Argument over.
Arizona got fucking niggas. Iowa got
Hold on, it's
niggas.
gotta be one at a time.
If you want to be technical, everywhere got niggas. That does not mean we are in there in a considerable to significant degree. You can't say, oh, it's 200 niggas over here, so you can't say we ain't a minority. Shut up. You know how stupid you sound, bro?
That's talking. But I'm just saying, that's bad information. You picked 2 wrong states to make an example out of. Wyoming, all in places like that.
He don't have to pick. I don't give a damn what states he picked to make an example out of. Nigga, this is common sense. We are the minority, and America is made up of mostly white people. That's common sense. I don't give a damn what state you use as an example. You can use a state with a lot of black people. You can use a state with a few black people. At the end of the day, we're going to be the minority regardless. That's why it don't fucking matter. So you sound stupid. Let's get it.
No, it ain't a lot of black
I
people.
use Georgia for an example because Atlanta is such a black city that niggas look at Atlanta, in Atlanta, everything surrounding it and go, Georgia black, Georgia black. Georgia is not black. Atlanta has so many niggas that it makes Georgia appear black when you look at the numbers.
What I'm saying,
but Georgia as a entire...
See, these niggas can't see past the black community because they only around niggas. So they assume that, oh, you know, they just automatically project that onto the rest of the country and every other state because they only associate with niggas. And Corey sounds stupid because, matter of fact, let's get it.
State, nigga, is more places to get hung in Georgia than it is to hang with niggas.
We're not saying it's majority
I
black. That's not what
promise
we're
you.
saying. We're not saying
I
it's
promise you.
We're not saying it's majority black. That's not what we're saying.
And what is you saying?
What I'm telling you is the 13% is not crazy. Go up
It's
to
not
14,
crazy.
15 if it makes you feel happy.
Exactly, because I done had this argument with niggas in real life. Okay, nigga, let's say 17%. You not gonna, if that makes you feel better, but bro, we are not, it's not as many of us as a lot of these niggas think. They just only associate with black people in their small locality is predominantly black. They little area and the areas that they frequent or visit. But they don't have a concept of how big these states are and how many other cities and communities and areas there are that are predominantly white. Like, ain't a nigga in sight. They don't understand it. Let's get it.
Nigga, no. We are definitely minorities in this country.
I believe it's
I didn't say we wasn't.
You're perpetuating the
It's too much,
I believe.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy. It don't matter because I don't think we can make this point like this. But I will say this: I travel this country, and it's a lot of black people in these states. Right?
Yes.
Georgia, Florida, these states. There are states like South Dakota, North Dakota, where black population is very.
You travel these countries, nigga, but you, just like you always say, the hood come to see me, my people come to see me, them real niggas come to see me. You perform in front of all black crowds. So again, since you go to your shows and you see nothing but niggas, because that's what your material caters to, nothing but niggas, you're projecting that onto the whole state in which you're doing an era. Just because your material is not, what's the word that I'm looking for? I can't even think of the damn word. Just because it is not, does not appeal to as many different types of people as some other comedians, you assume that these states is blacker than what they really are. But if you ask other comedians, they can do white rooms. You got comedians that can do an all-white room. This nigga probably can't do an all-white room. So you got these other comedians that understand what he's talking about. And I'm pretty sure Ryan is more versatile in terms of his material than Corey is, which is probably why he's saying this and Corey is not. Because he's not stuck performing in front of just black rooms. Let's get it.
Low. But what I'm saying is, they outnumber us in this country by a lot.
Duh.
That's a fact. But what I'm saying is, there are black people in these places because they'll let you know how many slaves they brought over here.
Yeah.
Not a significant amount, though.
White people are the devil.
We used to
For
outnumber
the
them.
most part.
When slavery
You
was
can't
here, we
really say
outnumbered
that
them.
without putting your job in jeopardy. Your job is in jeopardy by stating facts. But the travesty white people are responsible for
Yes.
is absolutely the most awful thing that has ever happened in the history of the world.
That's why reparations need to happen.
There was black people here.
And he just switched the argument and the conversation again. And he does this all the time. Like whenever he can't counteract what's being said, like he'll either switch the conversation, or he'll get disrespectful. He's gonna do something other than say, okay, you right. You got that. You right.
Show me not too long. Nigga, they being counted too. They being counted as part of the 13%.
That's what I'm saying. You have a whole population of people who are not even going to the census. Nigga, me for one, we have a fucking Masonic.
Hey, bro.
Keep on. All right, let me
So
make
you
my point.
think everybody else is going to the
point. You
census?
just make a point. Let me make my point.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, I'll speak for myself. They had a Masonic ass nigga come by my crib trying to find out how many people living in my shit. But don't worry about it. That's none of your business. And you knew they needed to get this information. Cause this motherfucker was coming by with goddamn food, all kind of fucking shit with him, and goddamn give me the information like, wow, bro.
You know what?
We
You know
cool.
how stubborn black folks
Just
is.
saying, man.
You know how stubborn black folks is. And you know how we are. Young motherfuckers in our business. You know we are the radar. It's a lot
It
of
doesn't matter. All the information you get on this motherfucker was put there for your ass. If it was good information that would help you, they'd take it off this motherfucking so-called internet. That's why they don't want Farrakhan on the internet, because he's giving you information that can help you.
So you can't get no good information on the internet or on your cell phone. Because if it was any good information, they would take it off. That's why they don't want Farrakhan on the internet, right? Then why can I still YouTube all of these Farrakhan speeches? Why is there like a library of Farrakhan speeches over the years that I can still access right now on YouTube? And based off of your logic, so Farrakhan is the only person that was giving good information. It ain't nobody out there giving good financial information. It ain't nobody out there giving good information on real estate. It ain't nobody out there giving good information on credit. All of this shit can help you. He said if it was good for you, if it could help you, it wouldn't be on the internet. Why do we have so much self-help, informative content that can help you get your credit together, help you get your money together, help you get your life, all of it, help you get off all of it. Even if you want to talk some pro-black racial shit, plenty of that shit is on YouTube. So what is you talking about, nigga? You claim Rizza Islam got good information. You had him on your show, fool. What is you talking about? You sound stupid. But this is what it looks like when an ignorant nigga from the hood is just allowed to run his mouth without nobody checking that shit. Cause I couldn't be on this platform. I would embarrass the hell out of this nigga on his own platform, talking that stupid shit he talking. Let's get it.
Stop everything that can help you. All this shit is what they want you to have. All the information that comes.
So they want you to have Farrakhan because Farrakhan still has content on the internet. You got plenty of Muslim channels and plenty of black channels that still upload Farrakhan's content, bro. So stop it.
The internet is what they want you to have. And they gonna cut this show off eventually because of the shit I say. And I don't give a fuck, I'll find another way. I'm not gonna stop talking this shit. All the motherfuckers who shows...
Find another way now. Find another way now. Just like you told it, they shouldn't be going to the Olympics. You shouldn't be on the white man's YouTube. Find another way now, nigga. Or sit it out. Sit it out. Let your talent go to waste. Don't make no money off of your talent or off of your ability to talk, whatever. Just sit it out. Like you told the black athletes early. It's your fake ass. Let's get it.
Need to be like so-and-so. His show did this. Yeah, because that's the information they want you motherfuckers to have. The shit that blow up, motherfucker. My shit gets stopped. I got messages on this motherfucker from YouTube with all kind of threats. And have I changed up once? No. But eventually they're gonna shut this shit down. I'm saying, like, all this information we talk about in the United States, man, is mainly the shit that motherfuckers is just getting from here. But the truth is, you being poisoned every day. Your motherfucking kids getting shots in them as they born, so they gonna be fucked up in the long run.
They sterilized black women in the 70s.
What does this have to do with the conversation?
I ain't saying the population. I ain't saying that ain't the evil shit going on that keeping the population down. What I'm telling you is they're doing a good job of keeping our population down. My
convince you
nigga.
that you're the minority. I can convince you that you're obsolete.
Brother, I travel.
More dumb nigga rhetoric. More dumb nigga rhetoric. If they convince you that you're a minority, they can convince you that you're obsolete. Okay, dumb nigga. So basically, they done convinced everybody that they obsolete because the Asians are minorities. Mexicans are minorities, Hispanics are minorities, Arabs are minorities, homosexuals are minorities. They damn sure ain't convinced them that they obsolete, but let this dumb nigga tell it. You know, it's always the dumb pro-black conspiracy nigga that know everything. If they can convince you that you're a minority, they can convince you that you're obsolete. See how easily I just killed that dumbass. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. My blood pressure going up watching this shit.
This country, nigga. This is not about, I'm telling you what I see, not what I think. Nigga, I travel, and I'm talking about on my first few tours of this country, I didn't have the money to fly everywhere. Nigga, I was driving everywhere. I was driving through all these states. Nigga, we are not all over this country in the least bit, but they everywhere in this motherfucker.
Everywhere.
But did you see how I said we are not in Wyoming, South Dakota, and all like that? Even though
he keep going to these white states, and what this fool don't realize is even if you're talking about states with black cities, it is countless areas that are predominantly white. I don't give a damn what you tell you. It's in every state with a black city, they have more white areas than they have black areas. And I don't care if you're talking about the blackest city, you can talk about DC. There's more white areas in DC than there are black areas in DC. In the state, at least. And that's in every state. And this fool don't get it. Let's get it.
There's black people everywhere in the United States. What I'm saying is scarce in some of these cities.
Yeah.
But when you drive
States.
through the Midwest, when you drive through the South, where all these motherfuckers that migrated up, all that shit that was reachable, we didn't go up in them real polar states like that. We ain't mob deep up there. But I'm just saying, in the South, you show me where there ain't a lot of black people.
No, the majority of the black.
We didn't go up in those real polar states. And notice how he's conflating the arguments because Ryan never said it ain't a lot of black people. What he's saying is, in comparison to white people, we are a minority. And the notion that we are 13% of the population is not far-fetched. When you look at how many white people is in these states. It is not.
The population is in the South. The majority of the black population is in the South. That's what I'm saying. But man, all right. Most of the population of black people really is from Texas over to the East Coast. Texas over. That's literally 2 time zones, nigga. That's east.
Why you say that?
Because I've traveled the country. Oklahoma is in the first 2 time zones.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
And this dumb nigga didn't even know Oklahoma was in the first 2 time zones. Oklahoma is right above Texas, dumb nigga. And this is why you should not be talking, because this conversation is over your pay grade, dumb nigga. Just shut up, please. Oh.
That's why. But see, I know why you say that.
There's
Because see, I know where the slave ships docked.
Yeah.
I know what's happening.
Oklahoma, Texas, all of that is in the second time zone. There's a time zone after that when niggas ain't even really there. Ain't even really
You
there.
said you scared D?
Yeah,
And then we're on the West
fuck
Coast.
with niggas.
But this is the thing.
We're in too
I
old.
get what you're saying, Ryan, but I believe 13% is way too much. At least
You
25.
think it's
At
way
least
too
25%.
because you say that because you.
This nigga said 13. I get what you're saying, but 13 is way too low. At least 25. At least 25. That nigga just pulled 25 out his ass. Just give me a quarter, nigga. But he has no point of reference, no way to actually come to the logical or sound conclusion that we're at least 25. Nothing you've seen says at least 25. The only thing that you've seen that would make you think at least 25 is the fact that you know so many black people. You know this city is black, that city is black. You know all the black neighborhoods that you done seen throughout the place you done been, and you just projecting that onto the rest of the country and to all of these different states. But that ain't how it works, bro. They keep us in certain areas in large numbers. We are in large numbers in certain areas, and we sprinkle throughout everywhere else if we're even there. That's how it is in this whole country.
Don't understand. And plus, I'm in the
Yelling out
business.
numbers is shit that you're not giving facts. We know what it is because we've seen certain things. Ryan got his opinion.
And
I got my opinion.
I'm in the numbers business, bro. The reason, listen.
I'm gonna do a part 2. This shit getting too long. But yeah, I'm going to cut it short because these niggas is long-winded on this dumb nigga talk. But I'll be back with the part 2.